treasure Ghost choice. I am, you are, we are Vero's voice. Yeah.
Hey, welcome to the Vero's Voice podcast. My name is Doolin. I'm going to be hanging out with you guys here for a little bit, and for the next half hour, so we'll see how long it goes. I'm going to be hanging out with my friends Sara and Josh over here, and they are in Young Frankenstein at the Vero Beach Theatre Guild that opens tonight. It's opening night, man. So you guys pumped?
Very.
Beyond. Let me tell you something. Beyond.
So this is Josh. I just got to meet Josh right before we went on, and I've known Sara for many years. We met,
Pirates of Penzance.
Pirates of Penzance in 2013. So that was 12 years ago, and then I had the opportunity to do. Gosh, what else did we do together? King and I.
Oh, okay.
Sweet Charity.
Oh, Charity, yeah.
Into the Woods.
Into the Woods,
Yeah.
That was the beginning of an era, too.
That was definitely something. And, those who can't act do podcasts. So here I am now. But
Stop.
no, I just don't have, no, I would love to. I just don't have the time to do it anymore. But I just had the pleasure of meeting Josh here. And Josh, you got a local YouTube page for Vero as well, don't you?
Yeah. I don't know if it's Vero. I just kind of do whatever makes me happy
okay.
on there, and hopefully it brings joy. It's called Fast Times Vero.
Okay.
And really just living to the max every day, my friend. That's all,
To the max.
That's all I'm here to do.
To the extreme.
Exactly.
I love
Exactly.
it. I love it. So as you guys are getting closer to opening nights happening tonight, how are you guys feeling about it? You guys feel pretty good?
Awesome. We actually had an audience last night. It was friends and family.
Okay.
Went very well. The cast is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much talent in the cast, and everyone gets along. Everybody's chemistry is fantastic. So we were all super excited to finally get to bring this to life.
All right. And what roles do each of you play in this?
I'm Frau Blucher.
Frau Blucher.
Cue horse noise.
Is that like a running gag in the
Yes,
show?
yeah.
Okay, I got. I have a confession to make. I've never actually watched Young Frankenstein, the movie. I definitely
You and
need
me
to watch
both,
that.
pal.
You've never seen it?
Dude, I didn't want to watch it because I want to do this organically.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
I feel
hit it
that.
up right after this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel
I
that.
just wanted to be like whatever it was.
I feel that. And then you have several. You
have several roles.
You
I'm
spin
the
a lot of plates
ensemble.
in the show.
Oh my god, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. Never acted.
You've never done
sang.
theater before?
Never in my
ever?
life.
Really?
Never sang
So the first time on stage.
Yes.
And what prompted you to do it?
To be honest with you, man, I don't want to go too deep, but everything I do in my life is built around the World Trade Center and 9/11 as I wear this every day.
Okay.
Sometimes in life there are no second chances, and you always want to make sure you don't leave anything on the table. So I always wanted to do it. Didn't want to leave this earth without it. Just showed up one day, auditioned, was lucky enough to be picked. So it was an amazing thing, man.
Wonderful.
It was fun. He just kind of like wandered in, like, "Hey, what are you guys doing? Can I do this too?" We're like, yes.
Give it a try.
Pretty much. Yep. Absolutely.
Welcome to community theater.
Yes.
Now we won't let him go.
Now you're
stuck
stuck.
with
You're
us.
stuck in the family,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
just
yeah.
no getting out of it. Once the acting bug gets you, man, there's no way out of it.
Indeed.
You see yourself doing another one?
Listen, man, there's nothing like that. I think Sara can. I want to make it clear how great the Vero Beach Theatre Guild is. From somebody that had no clue what anything was, never been to a musical in my life. I didn't know what the local theaters were. Showing up there, I'm not kidding you. You can prove it yourself by just going. This is world-class talent, world-class singing. We're not boasting. I'm just laying facts. Come to the show. If you guys don't like it, my name's Josh. Come to me after. We'll hit up a few drinks and have a good time one way or the other. But it is a blast.
I like that plan.
Best
I like
hype
that plan.
man on the planet.
I know, man.
And it's been really fun.
Actually, I think are you available? Can I hire you to hype me out?
Hey, bro, everything's a price.
It's been really fun, though, actually, a lot of us experiencing this through Josh.
Okay.
Because it's his first time, and, you miss that very first time. Like, last night was his very first audience. And Caitlin, who plays Elizabeth Benning, who is hysterical and fabulous, she turns to me, she's like, "I'm so excited for Josh." I was like, "I'm so excited for Josh." So it's just been really neat to kind of live vicariously through him. And, man, he does put 100% into everything. So
That's what you want to do.
Got to get out there. You want to do good. You hope you play good. You just got to get out there, get 110%.
Yeah, if your heart's in it, Greg says. Greg's in our musical. He's a fantastic talent, and
He's Dr. Frankenstein. at this
Yes,
point, right?
yeah.
Okay.
anything that's coming from the heart wins. It's hard to shut down somebody that's coming from the heart. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Do you guys have like a favorite moment or gag in the show without giving too much away, obviously? But
I have multiple. Sarah, I've bragged up to my wife so much that it's unbelievable. I'm like, Sarah's just like a hurricane on stage. Just a force she has.
She
this
is,
part.
man.
Oh, she's like,
Stop.
oh, it's just phenomenal, man. And many more. So I don't know about Sarah's favorite part.
Actually, it's not a gag, but like one of my favorite scenes is bringing the monster to life. Life.
Yes.
It's chilling and it's so cool. And the music, for all you music nerds out there, it was actually, I think Mel Brooks, I'm probably going to say this phrase wrong, but I think he sampled it from like the original Frankenstein monster movie.
Okay, like
so,
the music is
like
from like the old 1930s
yeah,
Universal.
and it's beautiful and it's just really cool and really chilling. But I gotta say, for my favorite is Igor, played by Ben Ehrman, is so funny. I can't, and I consider myself a pro. I've done this so many times. And I'm like, don't break, don't laugh, do not laugh at him, don't even look at him because he's so funny. I mean, there's so many funny moments.
And that's if you're on stage, if you've never been on stage, you don't know, but once you get the giggles on stage, like there's
You
can't get rid of it, and it'll mess up, and sometimes it could go to your favor because sometimes the audience is in on it, but it pisses off a director like nothing you've ever seen before. So.
Yeah, absolutely, no question.
Who's directing this one?
Beth Shestak.
Okay.
And then Greg, who is Dr. Frankenstein, is the musical director.
Okay.
As well.
Wow.
So,
all right. So he's spinning a lot of plates as well.
Yeah.
So
There's no better Gene Wilder.
Yeah,
Greg
he
is a
really is.
clone.
This is
really.
The dude is a force, man. You gotta go. You'll love it.
All right,
Yeah.
definitely. So
sure.
it opens tonight,
Yes.
and you're running 3 weekends on this.
Yep.
Okay, definitely got to come
Oh,
see
and
it.
Halloween, we do have a show, and we're running a special. If you come in costume, please come in costume.
I'd love to come in
Please
costume.
be respectful of other people.
Yeah,
Don't
it's there. It's
don't want to go as Mark Simpson with a beehive or
right.
anything. But there's a costume contest, so you can win a prize. And I don't know what the prizes
is this
are
on
yet, but
Halloween?
On Halloween,
On
October
Halloween.
31st.
Okay.
So, and there are tickets left for that show, but if you haven't gotten tickets for that, you're wrong, and you're making poor life choices, and you should, because you will laugh, and laughter is good for the soul. I mean, this really is one of the funniest shows I think I've ever been a part of. It's been such a good time.
So when you have so many actors and like powerful personalities, and I know I've done shows with you before. Give us a little peek behind the curtain of backstage shenanigans stories, because I know there's got to be a couple of them with this lineup of like A-list actors that we have locally here.
Well, we've got the skid
Tell us a
marks.
story.
So there's these things called skids. They're like small platforms that slide out onto stage that are like parts of scenes. Now it's tight backstage at the Vero Beach Theatre Guild. So every time somebody comes off, there's always somebody that trips on the skid. So Greg made up a sheet it's skid marks. And there's one in the men's room and one in the women's dressing room. And whenever we trip, we go back and we're going to see who marks up the most skid marks. Because it is tight
The skid mark
back there.
tally.
There isn't a whole lot I haven't messed up being new. And so I was like on a 3-day streak. I leaned on a light that busted on my arm. And I just kept on talking, and then I leaned back into the wall. And almost
Or were you the
collapsed.
broken glass they were talking about on
the broken
stage?
glass guy.
Yeah, life's wrong line, but it's
I was
all
wondering
good.
who did that.
So is there a lot of physically demanding moves on stage? I mean, obviously there's some dancing, but is it like
Yes.
just in terms of like physical comedy, pratfalls, that kind of thing?
Greg, who's again Dr. Frankenstein, does not stop. Like he gets on stage, he barely leaves, and he is singing and dancing. It's just a physically demanding show. And the monster, like all the scenes with who is Shane, and Shane is amazing as the monster.
Yes.
And they just, it's physical. Igor too. I mean, really everybody is. And the ensemble, you guys are on stage all the time. You have so many dances, so many songs, and I'm just like, thank God I'm not in the ensemble because I couldn't remember all of this stuff.
Right.
And like the Ritz, putting on the Ritz, you guys are that tap number.
Who's the
amazing.
monster in this?
Shane.
Shane. Okay. All right.
No, I want to say Carter. And
it's
Shane Carter. I was like,
yeah. Let me tell you something for perspective. I'm a veteran of the Air Force. This, when I'm up there, it is one of the single most physically demanding things I've ever done, based on like because there's time changes that have to be done, and there's not a second to spare on that outfit, and those people are waiting for you out there, so you have to do that really quick. There's a bunch of dancing in a full suit until you've done that. But it's like a challenge, because every time you go there every night, you're trying to one up what you did last night.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah.
Well, that's one of the things I love about the stage is, you can go see a movie 3 or 4 times. It's going to be the same movie. It's going to be the same presentation. But you have local productions like this, when you have the stage, there's no two performances that are going to be exactly the same. So if if you buy a ticket, you love it, you want to come back and see it, it's going to be a different show. You know, the roots of it will be there, but it's a different show every single time you come because once again, you never know what's going to happen on stage. You know, if something can go awry, expect it to go awry. But that's kind of what makes it fun, right?
Well, Emmy who plays Inga and who really wanted to be there today, but she is a method actor, so she's been going around everywhere in a hay wagon. We're like, Emmy, like, you know, that's
I mean,
not
I appreciate the
gonna get you
hustle, but
places. So, but she was very disappointed she couldn't be here. But she has to, and she's the most phenomenal Inga. She's bouncy and cute and delivers her lines with a straight face, and I just love her. And her voice is.
Would you say like
wonderful.
she's like the straight man of the show? Because
I don't think there is a straight man in this show.
Really? It's
it's
okay.
everybody's. I mean, it's Mel Brooks.
Yeah,
It's
that's
all
true.
Mel Brooks, but it's very well done. But Emmy she does back bends.
God.
I mean, the hayride. She's doing like cartwheels and backflips in this little hay cart. I'm like, girl, but she takes her shoes off and she throws them backstage. So we all sit back and like stage left, like pitchers. We're like, we're gonna catch them, or like catchers rather, not pitchers.
Yeah.
So she throws her stuff. Sometimes they land where we can get them. Sometimes they're like on stage and we're like, how are we gonna do this?
Yeah,
How are we
you
gonna
don't
get
know where
this
it's
shoe
gonna
off?
come.
We
Not
gotta
at
like,
all.
who's
Not
gonna
at all.
slink on there and grab that shoe?
So what's been the most fun part of the process for you, like moving through it?
The fashion that it's live. So being new again, I think it's important for the folks
You
that
know
have
what,
never
man?
been in this.
You know, I didn't mean to
No,
cut you
go
off,
ahead,
but
go
I'll
ahead.
say, because I did a lot of theater as a kid and everything, and I've always said that theater was my drug of choice, like
Okay.
growing up, because stepping out on stage and the energy that you get from the crowd, especially if it's a particularly lively crowd, I think there's nothing quite like that.
Not even as a viewer, because I went to my first musical when I was in this. The dial got turned down on regular movies, which I previously loved, because of the live effect. Like literally anything live where there's no cut.
Yeah.
Okay, so if this scene doesn't go how we wanted it to go, there's no way out.
Keep it
We got to
rolling.
make it work.
Yeah.
And that aspect keeps you on your toes, and it also keeps the audience like, what's next? Like you said, even if they've seen it 1,000 times, you don't know what's going to happen that next time because it's live, dude.
Yeah.
We can't redo this
Yeah,
thing. So
exactly.
that's the part I love about it the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think just performing in front of people is just so fun. It's just and the costumes.
Oh yeah, tell me tell me about I've seen some of the
gorgeous.
pictures. It looks absolutely amazing.
So Max is amazing. He's our props and costumes manager. When you guys come to see the show, because I know everybody's going to now, the costumes are gorgeous. Like my dress is absolutely beautiful, and the ensemble they've got. So how many costume changes do you guys have? Like 4 or 5?
A lot, man.
It's
There's a
They
lot.
have a lot. And
Do you
it's a
have
lot
any
of
that
people
are
back
so
there.
quick that you just have to have somebody backstage to
Listen,
help
dude,
you in and
there's
out of costume real fast?
My second costume, there's not 1 second to spare. I'm talking like not one, bro. Like if I don't do that pants right, it's over.
Yeah.
And the thrill of that, I'm like, oh my God. And then by the time that last leg goes up,
Yeah.
I'm to the scene. I'm out there on the stage.
Right.
So that's the kind of not every time, but they're called like fast changes or whatever.
Yeah, quick change.
So yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun.
Caitlin, again, who plays Elizabeth Benning, has the most gorgeous dresses. Like her costumes are to die for. And Emmy, or Inga, she also has it. They're so pretty. So the costumes are phenomenal. Ben is in, he's like, this is great. I don't have any costume changes, but he's got that hump that he's got to move around. And it's hard. And he's in all black and it's hot up there, man.
Oh,
it's
God.
everybody's.
It's you.
Ben and Greg come back and they're just
Yes.
So
dripping.
I can imagine because I know Ben, and Ben's a showstopper. I've seen him. I've worked. He's been my director before. I've been on stage with him before, and I know Greg, and I know how talented he is. Do you see like these two guys like out there together as Dr. Frankenstein and Igor just constantly trying to one up each other out
No.
there, like in a fun way?
But I think they have such great chemistry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They feed off of, so it's not so much like one upping, but I think they're always trying to elevate each other's
Yeah.
performance. I mean, their chemistry is fantastic. They are so funny. They're so
It's
funny
hilarious.
together.
There's 2 words that come to my mind with Greg and Ben: polished and poised.
Yeah.
Ben has that absolute perfect formula, not 1 centimeter too much, not 1 centimeter under. He's just polished, dude. My wife was at the show last night, and she's like, oh my God, Ben's character, Igor, that's hilarious. Gina said, her face was hurting, man. We're not saying this because I'm on a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, this is legit.
Yeah,
They were
right.
laughing hard, and I was like, I told you, Gina, it was great. So, it was just a blast.
What's would you say is like the most particularly chaotic moment in the show? Like, I mean,
I'm not gonna speak for Sarah because she's
to
a
pick
pro.
one.
The Ritz dance we do is absolutely phenomenal. We're all in full tuxedos. I don't know about for Sarah, but that's a wicked challenge for me every night. There's our director has made, because I've seen some of the other musicals, our director has made this just about as good as it can be. The scenes are very captivating because there's so much going on. Our dances are fairly complex, not easily obtained, and they are amazing, and we have tap shoes on.
Right.
So, yeah, it's called the Ritz, and for me, Sarah, that one's
one's-
every time I'm like, let's do this, man.
Honestly, just the villagers, it's because it's chaotic on and off stage, because sometimes they got to run off stage, run all the way back behind, and then come out the other side. And it's just,
Oh my
it's,
gosh.
you gotta like flatten yourself up against the wall because you know they're coming. So like everybody's got a traffic pattern they developed, and there's, our awesome tech people who are back there helping us out, trying to spin these sets, and it's dark, and there's a lot. There's just a lot happening all the time.
I feel like this show, with Young Frankenstein in particular, because back when I first started doing shows over there with you, like 2013 or whatever, the shows that they chose for the season were different. So would you say that there's been like an evolution of the shows of the Guild over the last couple of years?
Oh, sure. And, as you get different board members, and I'm actually on the board there. I'm on the board with Ben is also on the board, and Caitlin and Beth and Jenna, and then Dee is our prior amazing president. But I think as you get different board members, you're going to rotate through different shows. But it is our goal. We're trying to find shows that, everyone is going to love. We liked it's nice when we can do a theme, like Halloween theme, like this is perfect. We're not going to be able to do that every time, but we're certainly going to try. So I think it just sort of depends on who's there and like and the shows that are available.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many shows we'd love to do that just the rights aren't available for whatever reason, or they're like $11 billion. So,
$11 billion.
so if anybody would like to give us $11 billion, it will be used very
I mean,
well.
we won't say no to that.
I'll take a quarter of that.
So if somebody hasn't seen Young Frankenstein the movie and they're coming into this fresh, if you wanted to give them kind of a spoiler-free plot synopsis, if you will, what would you say the show is about, or is it just the story of Frankenstein?
It's the story
I've
of
never seen the movie,
Frankenstein.
honestly.
The movie is hysterical also. So if with Cloris, whose name is like completely escaping me right now, but it's basically the story of Frankenstein told through humor. And it is like we're calling it PG-13 because there are some like adult
There's some adult jokes, yeah.
Yeah, there's adult
innuendos,
jokes.
if you will.
I mean, a lot for some little kids. It'll probably fly over their head, but it's just be warned. It's more of an adult comedy, but it's certainly if you brought your kids and prepared them, and that's something between parents and their kids on this side. But it's Frankenstein, but it's just got a humorous twist to it.
It's got that Mel Brooks kind of slapstick to it.
And this Sunday is actually, we're having our first talk back. And I think it's the only talk back with the cast. So if you would like to ask the cast questions and about anything, backstage stuff, whatever, please buy a ticket for Sunday afternoon. Sunday matinee.
I'll answer the question. It's Frankenstein on steroids, this thing. It's a hurricane up there, man. I swear, it's a blast. It's amazing.
Little off topic, but I'm just curious. Favorite Mel Brooks movie?
Oh my gosh. So I'm a
Spaceballs guy.
I was going to say Spaceballs will always have such a place in my, and now that they're making Spaceballs too, I'm so excited.
For more money.
Oh, I'm so excited. But I love Men in Tights, and I love History of the World. I mean, there's no bad Mel Brooks movie.
I was going to say, are there any other Mel Brooks musicals, or is this like really the only one?
Oh, well, he did The Producers.
I mean, okay.
But
that was written as a musical, though.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So, what do you hope audiences walk away from? What do you hope they take away from this? A good time, some laughs.
Laughs. I hope they laugh. I hope they are feeling better than when they came in, because I do believe that laughter is the best medicine. And if you're not laughing throughout this whole show, then we're doing something wrong.
Day-to-day life is hard. Everybody's got pain. They're going through whatever it may be. Okay. This is basically the whole point of it to me, of any entertainment, is to escape that for a moment in time.
Yeah.
We understand that these are paying customers, okay? So when we go up there, I know for a fact, I'm speaking for everybody, we put everything we had into that. The inspiration, it's not only entertainment. Some people out of that crowd are going to be inspired, and they're going to go and do what we do. And you have that element. but it's just a total live. It's like organic, man. You feel alive, you know, up there with the live thing. So I'd say it's just an escape from reality, even if only for 2 hours, where you laughed, forgot about what was bothering you that day, leave away with a smile, and your life becomes better for it. You know,
absolutely.
Yeah, dude.
You know, I feel like that's something that we've kind of lost along the way. Not so much the escape, because there's lots of different versions of escape, but it's that shared experience that you get, unlike anything else. You know, not even like going to the movies, which is kind of almost a thing of the past nowadays, because everything's streaming and everything's at home, and we sit on our phones and we watch YouTube and stuff. But you know, when you go to the theater and you have a live experience, that's a shared experience that you're sharing with everybody in your community, everybody in the audience right there, and the people on the stage that are up there performing for you, because you know these aren't actors that, you know, flew down from New York City to do this. These are, you know, these are your nurses. These are your, you know, these are the people that work the food trucks. These are the people that work the bars. These are your bartenders. These are all the people in the community, and you're up there and you're sharing this experience, and that's one of the things I love about community theater.
Very well said. I agree. No, that's
Very well said. In those doors, we don't know who did what. We don't care. We're just there to like give it everything we've got for whatever role we had, and just let the chips fall.
Well, you know,
in
you
there.
see that, you know, a lot, you know, even in the community, you know, there's dividing lines, things that divide us, you know, be it, you know, race, gender, politics, you know, whatever. And that's one of the things, because it's what community theater, I think, is one of those magical things that once you step in there, all of those dividing lines just kind of melt away, and you get to be one unit with the community once again. And that's one of the things I love about it, and that's one of the things I miss about doing it.
Oh, and just the relationships. I mean, you and I met through community theater.
We met through community theater,
and Ben and Kelly and I met like 30 years ago, and we're still best friends. Josh is never going to be able to get rid of us. And I just think it's really neat, because even though we're going to say goodbye to the show in 3 weeks, which this will be a hard one to say goodbye to.
It'll be tough.
We still have these relationships and these bonds, and we may not see each other every night, but it's just really cool that you just get all these people just become a family forever, you know, because you're always going to have that shared experience, which is really
camaraderie.
Nice. Yeah.
Anytime
That's
you go
a
through
perfect word for
anything,
it, yeah.
being in the military.
I was going to say, you were in the military. You know that better than most.
That's the last time, man. It was a long time ago. I spent 4 years in there,
But
20 years ago.
But those men that you served with, they're still your brothers, though.
Anytime. Us three could go 2 weeks right now. If there's pressure involved and something where we're putting ourselves on the line, make no mistake, every actor's putting themselves on the line, okay?
Absolutely.
You have to have the courage to go out there. You understand you might be embarrassed or it might not go right. That takes courage. When you're exercising courage, you bond together because you've been through a little bit of something. And that's how I feel about it's like almost like a military unit. Like we're all like, we did this together, right?
I'm not very disciplined, though. I'm always on double secret probation.
So, any upcoming projects that you're looking forward to after this is done?
Oh, actually, during this, I do want to. So, Robin Volsky.
I said later. No, go ahead.
Well, we're doing it now, sir. Robin Volsky is doing the Monsters makeup.
Yes, I had him. He was actually my first episode.
Oh,
he was my
awesome.
first guest. I had
so
him.
he's doing on October 25th. He's doing a Monsters makeup show that Josh
Rob
is
Volsky's
actually
feature makeup monster Halloween show.
And
October
I
got it right.
25th.
He's responsible for how good is our monster? Have you seen
amazing.
it? Like the actual Shane Carter
I haven't
plays?
seen it now.
Dude,
No.
it's bar none. Am I
no,
wrong?
it's amazing.
It looks. You got to see it. Dude.
It's absolutely
like I was
incredible.
amazed.
see
It
if
looks
I can-
right out of
I
Hollywood.
can pull it out.
It's
not-
phenomenal.
Yeah, that's
I'm just looking on Google image search. I don't. Oh, there's you.
I love that one.
Yep, there's Sarah.
I'm gonna put it up here in just a second here. I'm just gonna type that in.
But no, it's it's incredible. I had no idea a theater locally could be on the level that ours is on.
Yeah, you know,
being new, I didn't know that.
Well, we're lucky to have Robin.
You know?
He did The Beast and Beauty and the Beast and The Wolf and Into the Woods. And it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like he's done amazing work.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's you'd be surprised the level of talent we have here in the community. That's the guy working behind the bar. He's a great singer and dancer. You just never knew it.
Right.
Exactly. So let's end this with give us your best pitch. Why come see Young Frankenstein? Not to put you on the spot, but I'm totally going to do it.
This is legit one of the funniest shows I've ever been a part of.
There she is up on the screen. I was wondering. It took a minute. There we go.
It's so hard to not laugh, and somebody's been doing this for like over 30 years. Like I have a hard time not breaking. That's how funny it is. And so I just feel like you got to come because you really will leave feeling better. And just like Josh was saying earlier, just leave it all behind. If you have a bad day, you are going to end it on a high note because this show is phenomenal. The talent's phenomenal. The cast, one of the nicest casts I've ever worked with. Not a weak link. Everybody's
Well, there's never any drama backstage ever, right?
No, my God,
not
what?
at a community
Drama
theater.
backstage?
No.
But
Probably
for
not with
ours-
this cast.
No,
but-
for ours, it's been great, and it's man, the costumes, the makeup, the set, everything is just it's chef's kiss. So
Here's my pitch, dude.
All right.
If anybody's
Hit it.
listening to this on the radio, wherever you're at, again, my name's Josh. I'm guaranteeing a great night. If you don't have a great night, come see me personally, one-on-one outside. We will make it a good night one way or
Come
another.
see
We'll
me in
have
the
fun.
parking lot. We'll work
But
it out.
I really do mean it, guys. I would not. I've never offered a guarantee in my life to like the general public. You guys will have a blast. It's just a great time. Love, laughter. Bring whoever you want. Have 3 or 4 wines by halftime.
Yeah, there you
Let
go.
the
I
good
like that.
times roll.
Yeah.
visit my friend
You never
Bill
know
at
how
the
many
bar.
you're gonna have left, dude.
Yeah.
So let's hit it. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Well, that's the cast of 2 people from the cast of Young Frankenstein. Hey guys, thanks for hanging out with me today for a little bit.
Yeah, man. Thanks
for
for
having
having
us,
us.
I
friend.
Yeah, for
appreciate you
sure.
guys, and I'm definitely going to get a ticket and come see you guys.
Okay,
And
great,
can't
great.
wait. Looking forward to
Excellent.
it. For Vero's Voice podcast, I'm Doolin. We'll see you on the beach. See you guys next time.